inaitwa siaka. Sawa sawa? Sio siaka. Siaka unafanya hivi 1 2 3 4, alafu unafanya 1 2 3 4. Sawa sawa? 1 2 3 4, alafu 1 2 3 4. Adishi, twende kazi. Shika. Wapi makofi ya Ndindi Nyoro? Wapi kelele ya Ndindi Nyoro? Shika.
Haya, kelele wapi kelele ya mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro? Haya, tukiwa tumesimama hivyo tafadhali, nitakwenda kuulia murutore gutuhoire oke haha wasake we pray. Nani ako wapi? Haya, kuja tuombe ndio
makofi tafadhali anapokuja.
Wapi makofi?
Thank you so much.
Tunaomba sasa.
Let's pray. Our dear Heavenly Father, I come before you this afternoon. We glorify your mighty name, Jehovah. Thank you for being with us, O Lord Jehovah, that you are here, O Lord. We pray that you have been with us, O Lord Jehovah. May you protect us, O Lord Jehovah, till the end of the day, O Lord Jehovah. Let us see your mighty deeds that you will be doing to us, O Lord Jehovah. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray and believe.
Wow. Makofi tafadhali. Thank you so much. You may have your seats. Mnaweza kiti. Asante sana. Karibu sana my good friend Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro.
Wale washindi wetu wengine simameni hapa hivi. Chuka
something beautiful with you kindly. Thank you. So Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro, my name is herman Masek. I work with Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service. Others call it KUPUS, ile wengine wanaita KUSIPS, but I know you know it is called KUPS. Yeah, so just before you came in, we were continuing with our session, and basically the key mandate of KUPS is placement of students to universities and colleges under government sponsorships. So nyinyi wote mkimaliza high school, nyinyi senior school, all of you will come to KUPS. Then we place you to all these precious universities and colleges under a government support. Leadership is about collaboration. Leadership is about networking. That is exactly what your Mheshimiwa has done it for you. Na makofi kwake, amewaletea higher education yote hapa kwenyu Murang'a. Makofi kwake. Now it's my pleasure, Mwesh, come over, we present offer some career books to these students who have done a marvelous job. They have identified their careers. Now it's about who they are. It's about now where they are going. So I just want to take this opportunity to welcome Mwesh. Mheshimiwa, guys, kindly, if possible, kindly come over. We pass out these career books. Where are their teachers for our washindi wetu? Walimu wa wanafunzi. These schools. Walimu wa wako wapi? Thank you. Thank you, Mwesh. Thank you. So it's a good opportunity. This is a career book that has been developed by KUPS under the Ministry of Education. This book has everything that entails careers.
I just want to pass it over to our teachers so that they can put it in their libraries. I didn't have so many copies. But I just brought these ones for the sake of how we do it, how we work. And it's a good career book. It's a guide. For the grade 10, we are yet to be there. Our teachers, we are yet to be there. For the new CB curriculum, we are yet to be there. We shall produce one. But this one is more of the 844. When is my hand up? Oh, sawa. It's more of the 844. And I know it has everything regarding yourself. Why? We started by saying, who are we? They said they are teachers. We have doctors here. We have engineers here. We have lawyers here. But unfortunately, out of all of them, our tano tu ndio walikaribia Kenya natakikana for them to become who they are. Fortunately, wengine wote walikosa. So it's just a representation of how things are in school. Their teachers have done their part, but unfortunately, they don't know where they are headed to. Thank you, Mwesh, for opening their eyes. Thank you for giving them this platform. This is exactly what is needed. Who they are. They say they want to become teachers. According to TSC, wale walimu, they only need 2 teaching subjects, C+ and above. Walimu kweli ama uongo? Thank you. For those who wanted to become lawyers, they only need English or Kiswahili, a minimum of a B. History CRE yenye mlikuwa mnasema inakubalika, yes, but it's just a background. Sio lazima. Council of Legal Education wakili nataka hiyo. Mumeelewa? Sijasema wache history, sijasema usisome CRE. It is a requirement somewhere. For those where are the doctors? For the medical doctors, we required you to have a minimum of an English or Kiswahili B, biology minimum of a B, chemistry a minimum of a B, maths or physics a minimum of a B. For the engineers, ndio nimalizia ndo walikuwa mwisho. Plus maths a minimum of a C+. Yes, wacha kuja hapo hivyo so that we present it. It's a good career guide. So now here we are. Makofi kwa our good winners. Thank you so much. Pass it over to your teacher. Pass it over to your teacher. You'll find it in your library in the school. Don't be selfish. Ndio pia wengine. Mwingine mbio mbio. Thank you so much. Thank you. Another one. That is a career, the essential career guide. Simama huko tu. Thank you. Pass it to your teachers. Pass it to your teachers. Mtaipata kwa library. You'll get it in the school library. Thank you so much. Their school is proud of that. Pass it to your teachers. Thank you so much. Another one finally. Pass it to your teacher. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now we are good to go. Thank you so much, Mwesh. God bless you. So for the others, ndio wengine, ndio Chuka University inasema pia sisi wacha tuzawadi wale hata kama hakupata sana nyinyi. Thank you mwalimu. Ama kujeni haraka because of time. Nyinyi hawa watano mchukue list kutoka Chuka mbio mbio as we proceed. So we are done with that. So quickly I proceed. Thank you. We are branded now Chuka. The other university, the other colleges mtawapata kwa tents na mtaweza kusaidiwa. Thank you so much, Mwesh. So basically now listen. Just a minute. Thank you. Now listen. That is where we were. We were lost. We were just gambling with history CRE, which is okay when you get that good grade for you to become a lawyer, but you needed an English or Kiswahili. So what am I trying to talk about? I was trying to talk about the component of who am I? Mimi ni nani? The only thing that cannot make you do anything bad in school if you know yourself. Self-awareness. What is self-awareness? It is the desired achievement of yourself. The desired achievement of yourself. What exactly do I want? If you wanted to become a doctor, for example, know yourself that for me, my strengths are in sciences, my weaknesses are probably this personality, I'm an introvert or I'm an extrovert. My opportunities are, when I'm done with school, this probably course will take me to this opportunity. And my threats are probably 1, 2, 3. Financial inability is a threat to your academic life. But thank God, mumeletu hapa na mheshimiwa, we are going to assure you, mukimaliza high school too hivi. Everybody, wacha mambo na baba na mama or your guardian, amka, go to Huduma Center, ask where the KUPS desk is. Ukiambia ndio ile KUPS, apply for them with that course. Apply for that university, apply to that college. we will be able to place you. After placement, we will assure you that you get a funding from the Higher Education Loans Board. Hiyo balance kidogo, sasa enda kwa mwesh, mwambie basi akupe hiyo basari, mwambie akupe hiyo kitu chochote, then from there you'll be able to school. So thank God you have been given that opportunity. Self-awareness. Number 2, identify, do what you call self-exploration. Toka nje, enda uone. Wamesema KMTC na peana course inaitwa mortuary science. Have you ever heard of it? Know it is there. Know the importance of it. How many mocks, for example, do you have in Murang'a County? See where there's an opportunity there. Then from there now, explore. Again, see what is happening there in the hospitals. Then from there, make a decision. You said you want to become a teacher. According to your personality, can it really make it? Explore more. Number 3, make a decision. Baba anakuambia ukuwa daktari, mama anakuambia ukuwa mwalimu, bro anakuambia ufanye computer science, sis anakuambia ufanye lawyer. Which decision have you made? The certainty of the decision making. Which principle is guiding you? I'm trying to rush because of time. We shall come one-on-one in schools, and I'm going to take the contacts of your teachers. We get in touch with them so that you can be able to come over to school. We do it a one-on-one touch. Number 4, work towards your goal. KCSE results, mutafanya KCSE in November, December, January, or whatever time, the results will be out. Once they'll be out, you are a Form 4 leaver. KCSE next year in February, we shall open the portal for you through KUPS, for you to apply. If you want a government scholarship, you have to apply through KUPS. Ukijipeleka kwa your college, ukijipeleka kwa university, you will pay it by yourself. But if you want a government support, mwesha metuletea hapa hivi, apply through KUPS. That is February, March, April, May, June next year, time like this, hata we results zitakuwa zimetoka za KUPS. Once they'll be out, 1st of July next year, HELB itafungua portal. Amka, enda useme, mimi ni mwanafunzi fulani, nimetoka Murang'a, nilikuwa na hivi, this is my financial issues. Then from there you can be able now to be funded by the government. Then ilo balance kidogo, your guardian parent will be able to sort it for you. When it comes to education funding, this is what will happen. We have what we call a placement policy. Placement policy has 4 things. For you to be placed by the government, you must be a KCSE candidate. Number 2, you must have not benefited from government scholarship. Kumaanisha HELB. Kama uko na opportunities zingine za scholarship, ni sawa. Number 3, you must meet the minimum requirement for each and every program. Degree, C+ and above. Diploma, C-, C and above. In a TVET college, hapo ndio pesa iko. Certificate, D+ and above. In a TVET college, hapo ndio pesa yako iko. Artisan, D-, E and above. So we will place from A to E. That will be from next year February all the way to June next year for the Form 4s wenye wako hapa hivi sahi. After you are done with that, we shall be able now to translate everything into your system, and it is done purely online. Hakuna kuongea na makaratasi, it is done purely online. The link, quickly, MC, is this. This is the link that has all this information summarized into one. This is the link for those who are writing. Andika students. This is the link that will be able to use to be placed and later to be funded. Andika students.kuccps.ac.ke. I've summarized everything in that link. Students.kuccps.ac.ke. I'm trying to rush off time because of time. You shall find us seated there. We shall have one-on-one session. We shall provide you all the necessary information. We will place you to that university. We will place you to that college. You will be funded by the government. Iyo balance ingine, and ujipange with your parent or your guardian. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Asante sana. Tumpigie makofi kwa maneno machache. Makofi tafadhali. Asante sana. Without wasting time, I want to invite Madam Margaret, Career Development. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali anapokuja. Now a hand of applause tafadhali. No, you can do better. Makofi tafadhali ya Madam Margaret. Wow. Karibu sana.
Mheshimiwa, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, young people, good morning. Habari zenyu asubuhi. Vile mmesikia, my name is Margaret Waithaka. I do career guidance and development. najua that this is one of the places that people find themselves. Sijui niende hapa, niende pale, niende wapi. Sindio? Even as the gentleman from KUSIPS was here, when the questions were being asked, ninasikia now of course is the confusion. Even us tulikuwa hapo. Are we together? Now, I do not want to repeat what he said. Lakini nataka kuuliza swali. How many people have been asked in the last 1 year? Who are you? Ni watu wangapi? What are your strengths, your weaknesses, your abilities? Wangapi wameulizwa? Hakuna? All right. Wangapi wameulizwa? What do you want to be when you grow up? What career, what course do you want to take? How many have been asked? Wangapi? Wangapi? You see, nearly everybody. Now that is the gap that we have. Okay. Now, yes, who are you and what do you want to be? Mko na kalamu na karatasi? Okay, we are going to do an activity. I want you to start thinking, what is this that is so strong in me? Ni kitu gani naweza hata kukunifanyia ama ufanyie mtu mwingine that you can actually sell for me? What are you? What are the things that are so good in you? Right, are we writing? What are these things that I am so good at? What is it that I can offer? I want you to keep writing all that so that you are able to know. For example, kama ninaenda Mombasa, will I plan how to go to Mombasa? Will I plan? Will I just go? Lazima nijipange. From where am I? How will I go there? Niko na tikiti. What bus will I use? Or will I use even a plane? All those things are things that we must take into cognition. And it is the same as a career. So as I speak, I want you to note where you are. I want you to know about different types of people because all of us are different. Please repeat after me. I am unique. I am unique. I am different. I am wired differently. I have something to offer. Because it doesn't matter what environment and where you are. There is something that you need to offer. Now, teachers, will everybody go to university? Yes or no? Are we all A students? No or yes? No, isn't it? There is something for everyone. And I am happy that KUSIPS is here because there is TVET, there is universities, but we want you to work very hard. So what I want us to say is that there are different types of people. Because we are all unique. Kila mtu akona kipawa yake. We have our talents, we have our skills, we have our abilities. Kila mtu akonayo ndani yake. So there are those people who love working with their hands. People who love working with things. They want to manipulate things. How many are those? People who love working with things. How many? I can see some hands. What careers can they do? People who love working with their hands, with things, manipulation, manual. Ni careers gani wanaweza fanya? Computer, but now the hardware part. Another one? Engineering, have you heard that? Another one there? Agriculture. There are very many careers. Start learning, start listening to that. Then there are those people who love working with ideas. Kichwa. They want to think. They are curious. They want to find out why, how. And that is why science becomes very important for them because they are curious. How many are those? How many are those are curious? They work, they want to think, find out what, how. I can see several hands. Thank you very much. They are that type of people who we call the artistic people. Artistic people learn with passion, with intuition, with feelings. Remember the first one learned with their hands. The second ones were the mind. The third one was the heart. So that is why when they draw, they draw. The ones who sing, they sing, because something comes from them. It comes from them so that they know. They don't understand. The ones who sang, nobody taught them. How many people think they're artistic? Writers, quite a number of people, quite a number of those ones. Okay, can you see how different we are? We are so different. The fourth type of people are the people we call the social type of people. Those ones work with others. And those ones who are making noise are just kidogo kidogo, we will be there. So now write in your book, those people who must work with others, those people who work with group dynamics, they really care, they want to find out how. What careers can those people do? What careers? People who must work with others. Niliona wengine hapa, when you are called by KUSIPs, kama nani? Your teachers, isn't it? Teachers, nurses, social workers, all those people. Okay, how many people find themselves there? Social, a number of you, okay. Now, we have the other type of people. The other type of people are the ones who work with ideas. They're called enterprising. That is why the business comes very well. Your leaders, you know, because they want to get into the project until completion. They don't fear. Are we together? Okay, so, be quiet, young people. Remember, this is your future. And your future, remember, starts where? Your future starts now, isn't it? All right. Now, those are the people who are who want to work with ideas and all that. And we can see some of the careers they can do, like the politicians, the business people, and all that. Who are those people? Who are people who are finding themselves there? Who are those people? A number there. Another one. A number there. Okay. Now, we can see the careers they can do. Now, the fourth type of people are the people we call the conventional. Those ones are structured. Lazima 1 + 1 must be equal to 2. They are detailed. They want to find out things in a specific way. While the artistic people will do things, what we call like you do though, type of thing, these ones are very, very structured. How many people find themselves there? How many people? Structured people, very neat, organized, plans and all that, a number of people. Now, watu wengi wamejipata in several places. I've seen a hand there like 3 times. Is that possible? Is it possible? Yes. You are not, according to the person who came up with this theory called John Holland, you cannot be one thing. Okay? There are things that you are primary and things you can be. So now, this is the first thing. And the gentleman from KUSIP said you must be able to know wewe ni nani. Have you written all that? What are the things that are so good? So now, I have known that this is the career that I can. If I am very realistic, because you can't be one. You are also investigative. You also want to think with your mind. We combine those so that now we are able to get the right course. And once you know the destination, sasa nimejua ninaenda Mombasa. Then I know what is the means. There are subjects, he talked to you about it. You align your subjects. What are the subjects that will take me there? How will I work? So what are the cut-off points? He also talked about that, so that I know I am getting to there. What about if I don't land in Mombasa? Can I land somewhere else? Naweza enda pali pengine. Nilikuwa tu nataka engineering, lakini sijaipata. Can I go somewhere else? Yes, there are quite a number of places that you can be. I do not want, as a career guidance practitioner, I always say, do not just look at your grade. Your grade is good as a platform, but you cannot be only looking at only one thing. There are very many TVET institutions, there are universities that you can go to. Are we together? Hello? Hello? Tuko pamoja? All right. Now, career guidance haiwezi kuwa ya students peke yao. It is an effort for the students, for the parents, for the teachers, and even the authorities, because those are the ones that are supporting you. And all these people who are in the tents here, they are supporting you to get to where you are going. Are we together? And then you must be able, and then once you have known that this is where who I am, this is where I'm going, these are the calls too. And I've not gone to this call. I also have the third one, because you know who you are. We need you, according to John Holland, people who are in the places that align who they are. They tend to be very motivated, happy, and all that. That is what we need you to be. Are we together? Are we together? So repeat what we say as I conclude. I am unique. I am unique. I am wired differently. I have something to offer. Thank you very much. Now, there is a toolkit that our organization had put together on career guidance and subject selection choices. It is supposed to be used for Form 3, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4. Now we do not have Form 3, but we do not have Form 2, but tuko na nani? 3 and 4. So I want to offer this to Mheshimiwa, so that he's able, to distribute to all your schools. So for the teachers, this is a video where it is just a plug and play. It has no virus, msijali. It has no virus. So I will offer it to Mheshimiwa, but I will go to where he is. Okay, all right. He's coming, the team is coming. You will just plug it into the computer, and then after that, the students can watch. They can watch it, video 1, video 2, video 3. And it is very important, my team is coming and bringing. So students, are we together? So next time when I see you, I want you to remind me whether we are on the same page, because I want you to be successful. So thank you very much. Mheshimiwa, these are the ones. I have not counted. I don't know how many there are, but there are quite a number for different schools.
Makofi, 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 makofi zaidi, makofi zaidi, makofi, makofi. Hiyo ni makofi ya E. Tupige makofi ya A. Makofi, 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 makofi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madam Margaret from SIDAC. Tupigie Madam Margaret pia makofi yake akikaa chini. Asante sana, asante sana. Now, sema wow. Sema wow. Hiyo ni wow ya njaa. Sema wow. Sema wow. Let me start it this way. This is a very special, very, very special. Kama unajua KCPE ulipata alama ama marks 250 to 299, simama juu. 250 to 299, simama juu, haraka haraka. Hey, let's hurry up. 250 to 299. Haraka haraka. 250, 299. Aya, 299 and below. 299 and below, very fast. Aya, sawa. Tuketi chini. Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro, all the guests present, students, in our midst, there's a very special guest today. This special guest sat his KCPE in the year 2014-15, scored 278 marks in that KCPE. He went to a day school from here in Kiharu and scored an A plane in the year 2018 and was the best student locally and was published in the Daily Nations as the most improved student in the whole country. Mbona mnakana amkai kama do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? How do you want to strike the headlines? Hello? Hello? How do you want to strike the headlines? Currently is working with Safaricom. I want to invite a son of the soil, a history maker, and may I request all the students to be upstanding as one of our own, Josephat Kamau. Karibu sana. Come and share with us one or two. Nilisema wanafunzi wasimame. Simama wanafunzi. This is a hero. Piga makofi ya A. Piga makofi ya A. Makofi ya A. Makofi ya A. Makofi ya A. Karibu sana Josephat. And congratulations for that. Share with us something. Karibu.
Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro, all invited guests, teachers, students, God is good and all the time. My name is Josephat Mwagi Kamau. I come from Madhya constituency, close to Aberdare Regis. I was also a day scorer, like you. I did my KCSE in the year 2018 in a school called Manyora Secondary School. I joined that school with 278 marks. That was in the year 2014. 4 years later, I got an A- of 77 points in a day school. And I was announced as the most improved student in the whole country from Murang'a County in a day school. Later on, I had a chance to join the University of Nairobi and pursued electrical and electronics engineering, a 5-year course, and I graduated in the year 2024, and I managed to get a job at Safaricom PLC. That's where I work, and I monitor M-Pesa services. We are all here because of education. It is therefore we can all say every person has a chance of getting your personal best. The school that I was in, Manyora Secondary School, it was 4 kilometers away from where I was living with my parents. And my parents could not manage to take me to a boarding school. But I took the chance and I believed in myself that I can make it in that school. So my question to you today, what are you feeling about yourself? How much do you believe in your potential? And how well are you utilizing your potential? Because we have too many students who are very bright and who are very capable. But we are limited by a few things. One of the things that limit us is raw self-belief in yourself. I challenge you today, from today, always believe in yourself. I'm also an author of The Student Propeller. This is the title of my book, which captures my story. And my dear students, don't let yourself be limited by the circumstances. As in the course that I was doing, electrical and electronics engineering, I was only a student from Monday school in the University of Nairobi. And right now, I saw Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro has a very good program, Masomo Bora. It is to empower the students in day school. And you are paying a school fees of 500 shillings per term. This is an advantage that many students in the country don't have. You can see, like when you move outside, you'll be able to see. You have some students who are at home because of school fees. True or not true? But you have an advantage. How well are you using that advantage? And the only way you can be able to compensate Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro is by doing your best. And your personal best is a grade that you believe when you get it, it is going to satisfy you. As we all sitting here, maybe some people may not have a chance, maybe to pursue, to join university or college. Maybe some people may not have a chance to get a certain grade. But my question to you is, are you living towards your best? If you believe your personal best is a C+, and you get that C+, you shall be happy. Because your personal best comes from how you see yourself. Another thing I would like to challenge you students is, improvement matters. Improvement matters. if you are working towards a certain goal, the achievement in that goal is hidden in those small habits. What are those habits that you do even when nobody is watching you? What are those small things that you do at home? That's what matters, and that's what brings results. So I challenge you, engage in activities that bring value to your life. I know you are day school. Sometimes weekends, maybe you are not in school. What are those small things that you do at home? Right now, every day, you go at home. By 7 p.m., you are at home. Now, those small things that you do at home, they are what will reflect on the results that you bring. And they cannot hide your results. So I challenge you, like, for example, I have a very good question for you. Between watching football and reading chemistry, which one is interesting? Between watching football and reading chemistry, which one is interesting? Which one is nice? But which one is going to help you in the coming future? Reading chemistry. Studio. So my challenge is this one. Sometimes to get what you want, it will challenge you to do things that are good for you, even if you don't like them. It is going to require you to go above and beyond and be left in school, do things that are not interesting, but they will add value to what you are doing today. So I challenge you, as you go home, as you start today, ask yourself, which grade would I want to be? What kind of a person I would like to be? And this is what will create motivation in you. Because anything can be done to you. School fees can be done to you. You can have the best teachers. But without self-motivation, nothing can change. Because it is self-motivation that makes us take chances and try to do something better in our life. So I challenge you to develop some self-motivation as you go home, as you walk. Because there's someone who was asking, tuseme shule yenye unaishi iko like 4 kilometers away from your school. So jioni kitabia nyumbani, unajiulizaga maswali kama gani? What kind of questions do you ask yourself? Unajiulizaga na leo githeri haikuwa na mafuta. What kind of questions do you ask yourself? So you need to know your reason to why you are studying. And your reason will make you do what is necessary. Myself, when I joined Meros Day Secondary School, we had a principal by then who was Mr. Shira. There's a person who came during our parade, and he gave us a story that he read in that school and got a B+. Then I asked myself, if this person got a B+, why not me? And I started working hard, doing my best, doing things that never felt nice, but I felt they would add something to what I was doing. And that's what I challenge you today. Some things may not be nice. Maybe solving that mathematical questions may not be nice as you may feel, but it may have value. Maybe it is what will make you join the university of your choice or join the college of your choice. So, before I sit down, I would like to finish with this thing. You are the person who sets academic deadline to your goals. Let's say, for example, let me give an example with myself. This week, we were doing a project, and we said this project is going to take 2 weeks to finish. Then we started with my colleague, and I told my colleague, this project, we can do it in 4 days. Then in those 4 days, we had done more than 50% of the project. A project that we estimated we will do in 2 weeks. So what does this mean? Maybe you have a goal that is not accomplished, but you have a goal. In that goal, you are the person who can set time deadline to yourself. You can say, to read this book, to read this topic and understand, I will take this month. If you say you take that month, be sure you will take that month. If you say, to understand this topic, I will take this week or I will take today. You might take today or get somewhere. Why? Because you are the person who has set that into your mind. So I request you to plan where your time and run to see positive things in your life. Run to see good things in your life. Even in the Bible you can see what good can come from Nazareth. And from the Nazareth, it came as a savior. So in your school that you are in, ask yourself, what good can come from this school? And you realize you are capable of a lot of things. So because of the interest of time, I beg to stop there. Na nitasema kwamba inawezekana, si ndio? Wangapi wanaamini inawezekana? Pia mimi nitasema inawezekana. So I wish you all the best and you have all my blessings.
Haya, Let's give him 10 factorials. 1, 2, 3. Asante sana, that was a long one. Asante sana. Now, very fast, next. 2 students from Mugoiri Girls. They know themselves, who are you? 2 students from Mugoiri Girls, you know yourself. Very good, let's clap for them. Piga makofi, piga makofi. Harakisha, harakisha, harakisha. Very good. So, DJ, the beautiful girls here with me, students, they just want to share with us a few tips that they engage in that make them perform. Sawa sawa? They want to share with us a few tips that they do at school that make them perform. They're the best in their school. Best performers in their school, academically. So, girls, just share with us just a few tips. What do you do? How do you do it? And how can it be impactful in the lives of these beautiful girls and the handsome boys seated here and looking at you right now? Sawa sawa? Introduce yourselves and then be brief and impactful. Karibu.
Good afternoon. I'm Bengo Deborah from the OLC Mugoiri Girls. I'm here with... Praise God. Praise God again. My name is Brenda McKenna and I'm from the great OLC Mugoiri Girls. We've come a bit late. We haven't acquainted ourselves with the protocol, but allow us to say all protocol observed. Yeah, how are you? Yes, I'm also a Form 4 as well. Okay, I'll just go straight to the point. Currently, to all candidates across the entire country, Sahid, there's a lot of pressure. Is that right? We're doing KCSE next term, and I just want to basically kind of congratulate you. You being here right now, you're still in your uniform. Give yourself a pat on your back, because it's not easy, isn't it? You've come, there are people you know waliacha katikati in the way, but you only manage kufika hapa today. That's still something you should be really proud of. So, good job on that, right? One of the things I came to share about basically academic success and excellence is how giving up is a thief of success. Like we've seen right now, Josephat had been the most improved student in 2018, right? And see, ametuambia story yake on how like ni wewe mwenyewe unaweza jilimit. At this point, you're the only limit you can be to yourself. So something we are usually told most of the times is when the moment utasema, wah, Akimi may give up. The moment you say that, the moment you let labda you're struggling with kitu, labda ni kem inakusumbua. The moment unaachana tu nayo hivi, nika umejidisqualify. So you guys have seen like sports and all. So you find that if mtu aki break the rules anaweza disqualify you and they don't have a chance at all at winning. Sindo? Now if you give up, nika wewe mwenyewe umejitoa kwa the race. Umesema at this point, acha nikae kando. Who are you to know? Labda that next day kitu unge come across. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry for this interruption. Yes, all protocol observed. Good afternoon. This is a very important function. We thank our MP for ensuring that we get empowered. Information is power. And we congratulate those students who have writing materials. We can see you are very attentive, you are taking notes. We advise those who are not writing to start right away. This information will help you in the future, and you can also use it to help other people. So students, we want to see you taking notes. We don't want any movements. We have enough seats here. There should be no noise. So we request the teachers who accompanied our students, please ensure your students are quiet. Thank you. Sorry for that interruption. Tuendelee.
Okay, yeah, you can clap for him as he leaves. But anyway, nimesema to giving up is you're personally disqualifying yourself, sindo? So one thing, even however tough it gets, however heated the moment is, we just don't give up, sindo? Something else, and I'm pretty sure we all know of this. See, consistency is basically a requirement for success. The moment you start kitu, wache, it's not really helpful. If anything, it's just, you're assuming that you're being productive, but there's nothing inakupea in the end. So consistency is one of the things most people, like great people say in the country, in the globe, kitu they struggled with sana was consistency. Like being able kusema I'll do this and actually following through and doing it. No? So something to kitu ku build and itakusaidia not only in school, hadi uko nje. Consistency is a quality you need to cultivate sahi. Ikiwa hata kama ni kusema nitafanya maswali 5 za math kila siku, follow through. Sawa? It will help so much. And kitu ingine was that, see, tumeambiwa dina just for to make sure you're adding value. Now I want to pose a challenge to you. Every day, before ulale, ni nini umefanya that's a step in the right direction? Because hauwezi sema like utaanza tu sahi, uanze like leo nitaamka nisome chemistry syllabus yote kutoka form 1 hadi form 4. Is that even realistic? Hapana, sindo? But you can plan yourself. Useme kama ni hina struggle with, uweke certain times hivyo. You just add values step by step. Just need the small things in the end zita combine to kitu kubwa. So adding value step by step each day. Hata kama kulikuwa na a lot of things, it was so stressful nini, at least by the time you're going to sleep, you're like, jana nikilala I didn't know this. Lakini today, at least najua this one concept. I know this one thing, this one new thing sikuwa najua jana. Sindo? So that inakusaidia to build towards, ata it applies even in the non-academic life. Labda there's this thing you're trying to achieve. Sindo? Adding value daily make sure unabaki consistent to what you are. Na something we are always told, ndio usisahau, you know, man is to error. Saa zingine unaweza sahau, maybe si ati kupenda kwako, it's just things are too much. Write it down somewhere. Labda eka mali utakuwa unaona every once in a while, just remind yourself why you're doing this, why you're going through all this, ndio usijipate umesahau, si ati haufanyi juu hujui, ni haufanyi juu umesahau. So something ujikumbushe tu constantly, sawa? And then finally pia ni ukitaka ku add value, you need to know which direction you're heading towards, ndio? Sasa si ni wewe uassess uko wapi sahi. By the end of this year, unataka kwa wapi? Si tumeuliza your stuff to get to know yourself, what you want to do, all that. Yes, there's what you want to do next year. But see what you're doing this year, ndo itadetermine ka utafika huko. So uassess, if I want to be this person, nikifika nilisikia kuna ma engineers, ma lawyers, teachers, ndo? If you want to end up there, what do you need sahi ikufikishe hapo? Labda venye nilisikia hiyo law inaweza hitaji a language. How are your languages sahi? Unafaa kuzifikisha wapi by your November, sindo? So you always need a way, systematic way. And personally, I'm an advocate for mathematics. I'm a subject promoter at our school. Mathematics is just, when the principle itself applies everywhere. Juu math si kitu utasema utafanya leo, itoshe for KCSE. Is it right? Is that nini accurate? Apana. It's something you need to compound over time. You do it consistently. Na ukipata shida, ukijiekea hapo, hakuna venye una add value. Sindo? Si tumesema leo we're adding value. So wherever you get a hitch, you ask. Ka group discussions, hadi unaweza muuliza mwalimu if they're around and everything. So however much we are moving forward. Just the most important thing ni usi give up. Ubaki consistent, you keep adding value and you keep reminding yourself of your goal. Juu kunafika time enye adi unashanga, why am I doing all this? The reason you're doing this is because you want a better tomorrow. Sindo? So yeah, keep at it. You got this. Sawa. Anyway, that's all from me. I'll hand it over to Brenda here, but have a lovely day ahead.
Yeah, so our MP, Ndindi Nyoro, our esteemed guests, all protocol observed, good afternoon. Yes, my name is Brenda McKenna, and first and foremost, I'd really like to thank our MP for organizing this event. You are an advocate for academic success, and that's one thing I really, really appreciate you for, and may God bless you. And I'd like to acknowledge the presence of one person, Joe Mwangi. He's a role model. I read his books, and may God bless you so much. Yeah, now I can continue. I'll be speaking about discipline and spiritual matters. And one thing I'd urge you is that you establish a relationship with God, okay? Life without God is nothing. In our school, if there's one principle that is emphasized on each and every day, is God. God is the author and finisher of our faith. Now, without God, we are nothing. The Bible says that He knew us even before you were formed in our mother's womb. Sindio, in whatever you want to do, you have to acknowledge God. You have to ask God to be with you. You have to ask God to bless the work of your hands. Sawa. He created you. He knows you. He knows all the dreams that you have. He knows all the plans that you have for your life. And just committing everything you have, committing everything you're doing to before God, He will always honor His promises. Sawa. That's one principle that each and every one of us should apply it in our lives, and trust you me, it will push you through everything that you do. Sawa. And the second thing is discipline. Each and every one of us has something they want to do in life. Sindio? Personally, I'd want to be a doctor specializing in gynecology and obstetrics. And wewe si uko na target, uko na dream yako, uko na career yako yenye unataka kufanya, si ndio? And for you to achieve that target, for you to achieve that that grade you want to achieve to pursue engineering, you have to be disciplined. Nikiamka asubuhi, nikilala usiku niamke asubuhi, I know I'm waking up at 4 in the morning. I am doing 5 sums in mathematics. Na venye Bengo ametuambia, you have to plan yourself. Siwezi amka asubuhi na nisome concepts zote za chem in one day, si ndio? Seme for example, see we are all from Force, right? Si ndio? If I'm not wrong. Seme tuchukue topic kama energy changes. Energy changes can be covered in one day, si ndio? Niseme leo nafanya topic ya seme equations of a circle ya math na nifanye energy changes ya chem. Si nitakuwa nime add value, si ndio? So tumemba the main thing ni ku add value, si ndio? Ensure that you are disciplined. Hata nini ikuje, hata nani akuje, you ensure that by the end of that day you have done whatever you had told yourself you'll do tomorrow. Sawa? And please, each and every one of us is able to achieve whatever they want to achieve. Winning is always in the mind. Sawa? Nikiamka asubuhi na nijiambie I am a champion, I can do this, I am able, I can achieve that dream I want to pursue in life, I can do it. No matter whatever anyone tells us, no matter whoever comes your way, focus on your goal. Sawa? The important thing is focus and consistency, as Bengo has told us. Sawa? Another thing is repetition. We're always told in our school, repetition is the mother of learning. I want each and every one of us to note that down. Na uko una review kenye tunawaambia, sawa? Because tumesema repetition is the mother of learning, si ndio? Nikiamka asubuhi leo nimesoma energy changes, kesho nijikumbushe energy changes kidogo, hiyo siku nyingine nijikumbushe energy changes kidogo, si nitakuwa na add value each and every day, si ndio? Na memory yangu itakuwa inaweza kukumbuka kila siku, sawa? And you are able. Tell yourself I am able. Sawa? Acheni niwaambie kitu yenye tunafanyanga. See, you are a champion. Sawa? If I ask you who am I, you tell me I am a champion. No, ino mkono. Sawa? Who am I? See, hivyo ukiwa na energy, enthusiasm. Sawa? Who am I? I am a champion. tunafanya na energy. Who am I? I am a champion. Watu wa said siwasikii. Who am I am a champion. Sawa, mkwe mnajiambia hivyo each and every day. When you wake up each and every morning, look at yourself in the mirror or tell yourself that you can do this. Sawa, may God bless you, may God bless the work of your hands, and may God be with you. Thank you.
Wow. Makofi tafadhali ya kizungu. We, mimi nilikuwa nakaa hapo najiuliza, shukurule. Bengi atofolile. Asante sana. Tuwapigie makofi tena wanapomsalimia kiongozi wetu. Very nice. God is good all the time. Tuko na kijana ako hapa, ako na talent mheshimiwa. Huyu kijana mheshimiwa umemsupport sana. And I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro personally amekuwa akinisupport sana. Kuna events huwa nafanya zinaitwa Gekonyore experience, na Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro ningeomba usikie hii. Kwa ile show ulinisupport ya Gekonyore experience, niliitwa 1 week London, nikaenda kuperformia wa Kenya huko for a whole week through the support of Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro. Tupigie huyu mheshimiwa makofi. Kwa hivyo ukiona huyu kijana anasupportiwa pia na gitaa, si ataenda mbali. Kwa hivyo tungemuomba aweze kutuimbia nyimbo mbili, na hiyo gitaa amebaiwa na Kiharu MP. Makofi tafadhali.
Mega amali tojita Wilson Mod umadukuru wa marera ana doga beta kiteno kuriro ni Ndindi Nyoro atakoma koro
Newega. Oka. Makofi yake tafadhali. Anaweza hawezi? Anaweza hawezi? Tumwambie Igwe. Igwe. Very nice, very nice. I want to invite Mr. Paul Njuguna, Chair Mount Kenya Region Ice Park. Makofi yake tafadhali anapokaribia. Karibu sana Chairman.
Good afternoon, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro. All protocols observed. My name is CPA Paul Njuguna. I'm the chairman, Mount Kenya Region East Park. I chair the 7 counties in Mount Kenya Region, from Meru, Tharaka Nithi, Embu, Kirinyaga, Nyeri, Murang'a, and Kiambu. But before I became the chairman of that region, previously I was the chairman here, Murang'a County. So I'm not near, I come from this area. I come from Ichiche, Kagema constituency, mahali uko juu kwa msitu. I am very, very happy to be here, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, and I want to thank you sincerely because of holding this kind of events. And since I am a CPA, I will just talk directly to those students and those students who take CPA courses. And CPA, being a member of ISPAC, and ISPAC stands for Institute of Certified Public Accountant of Kenya. And you have a national office, which is governed by the council. And from the council, you have the branches, where you have 9 branches in Kenya. And in those branches, each branch is led by a chairman. And I'm one of that branch, which is Mount Kenya Region. So I would wish to be interested to have a conversation with the students who are intending to do CPS in near future after Form 4. Then if you want to be a CPA, it's a very interesting course. As somebody has said here, you must say, I'm a champion. And there's a lady who has said that. And that's the best thing to start with that kind of a slogan in your heart. And you must be also be disciplined when you are having that course. And if you want to be a CPA, you become an accountant or you be an auditor. Currently, I'm an auditor. I have a firm, which I'm having offices in Nairobi. And it's a very, very interesting course. I'm very, very happy to hear from a lady who was here that she was saying that she loves mathematics. Mathematics is the best and simplest course ever, whether you are a lady or a man. That is the base of everything. Even if you go to any institution, you never lack to do mathematics or kufanya mahesabu yoyote. So when you want to do a CPA, you must have an attainment or the mini grade or C+. If you want to go direct to do a CPA from a foundation level, you go to an immediate level, you go to advanced level. But if you cannot be able to manage a CPA level, there's other underlying courses which you can do from the accounting certificates, where you have, if you can attain the C-, and you can do the diploma. Then after completing diploma and you are certified by the CASNEP, which is the examination body, you do then direct to the CPAs. So kindly, listen, talk, don't talk. There's a gentleman who has come here and have told you, you take notes. This is the best chance you can get ever in your life. You never get in a forum to get a direction or to get a course. So kindly, listen keenly. So I was saying, when you do those courses and you have not attained the required minimum mini grade to go direct to do CPAs, you go direct, you can do a technician certificate where maybe you attained a mini grade of D-, and you do those courses. Then after qualifying, after examination from the CASNEP, you do now direct to the CPAs. After completing CPAs, you become a CPA finalist. And before you become a CPA finalist, there is a course you must do. There is a paper which was introduced lately that you must do a practical paper, that if you finish and you pass, you go direct to become a CPA finalist. Then by that time, you can join to be an associate member, because before you qualify to be a member of HISPAC, you must be attained some experience somewhere, and that's by that time, that's where you bring some information to those people who want to be members. You attain them and you give them like attachments, like you attach them in the CPS, in auditing firms, in the companies, you get some knowledge. Then after getting some knowledge, you are prior to become a member through the website from HISPAC. And by becoming a member now, you can be able to do any other course. And also you can also develop to have your firm, that you can be an auditor, where you can be auditing various books of a company. Also through the Public Audit Act 2015, you can also be selected by the Auditor General to do the audits for other public corporations. So that's very simple to be that, but you must attain some discipline when you are doing those exams. And by attaining discipline, you start from where you are right now in high school. And this is the best time to have some discipline and go direct to your course, which you need to be. You might be an engineer. By being an engineer also, you also need to be disciplined and to attain the requirement which you require. Before even you go do that, so that you can have a smooth transformation from where you are, please, before you go there, look for that information which is required. Somebody has said, information is power. Kindly look for that information after completing Form 4 of your final exam, and you want to be an engineer. Go to the website, look where that engineer website is, go and check that information you require. If you want to be an HISPAC, a CPA, go to HISPAC website, check for that required information. And finally, before I sit, because I know you are running against time, please, 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 don't listen to what other students are doing to other regions. By becoming a liar, you lie out to your teachers. Don't do that. There's no any other time you require. You can do that for now, but remember it will come back to you. So concentrate with this time. There's little time which is remaining for you to do exams. So concentrate on your exams, and God bless you.
Wow, makofi mazuri tafadhali. Najua tumeketi sana, huku umeketi hivyo, chukua mikono juu hivyo. Aya, winogore, tuende left kidogo hivyo, tuende right kidogo hivyo, enda mbele kidogo, rudisha nyuma, panua mdomo. Tuko sawa? Very nice. Next on stage, I want to invite my brother, ambaye akona maneno mazuri sana ametuandalia. Welcome my brother, Mr. Kelly, the inspiration. Makofi ya Kelly tafadhali, ladies and gentlemen. Nataka musikie sasa kitu inaitwa kizungu. Karibu sana my brother Kelly.
Yes, kindly do me a favor. Look at the person seated close to you. I will allow you to frown your face. Just frown your face, look at the person with some audacity on your face, and tell the person, I have chosen to succeed and there is nothing you can do about it. Go ahead. Once again, I have chosen to succeed and there is nothing you can do about it. Fantastic. So, thank you, my brother. Anytime I have an opportunity to speak to young people like you, I approach that opportunity with immense humility, because I don't know who we are going to be in the future. There is a lot of greatness hidden inside of this uniform. And therefore, for the person that you are meant to be, for the greatness that is hidden inside of you, I want you to give yourself a big clap. Let's go once again. Let's go. Surely, this clapping is free. It is absolutely free of charge. And you're not clapping for yourself. I'm literally looking. I'm going to see someone who's not clapping for himself. Please go ahead. Clap for yourself. doing anyhow. Just do it rather. Just clap anyhow. Someone is not doing it surely. Hii kitu ni bure. Asante sana. Thank you so much. Great. For God so loved the world. He did what? Who is that? For God so loved the world, he gave his son, Jesus Christ. For God so loved Kiharu, he gave us who? His son, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro. And for God so loved Kenya, he's also going to give us once again Honorable Ndindi Nyoro. Wacha niachie hapo, but I can tell you for a fact the future is bright. Makofi once again, ladies and gentlemen. Let us appreciate Kiongozi for this wonderful program that he has brought us together so that we can be inspired. Are we getting that? Like you've been told, my name is Ezekiel Kelly Odongo, and I'm a transformational speaker. If you go home, you can look for Kelly Inspiration on Facebook and join the large crowd that is consuming my content on a regular basis. I was brought up in the village by a grandmother, and those that have some knowledge about the African culture, you realize that we were taught using stories. And in the stories, we used to have certain animals as the characters in our stories. True or false? And in the animal kingdom, we have some celebrity animals. Can you name them? One is, another one is hare, lion, and so on, right? Now, here comes a story, and this story has the lion and the hare as the characters. In literature, we call it the impersonation. That is giving the animals the character of human beings. So here, the lion and the hare have the character of the human being. So the lion, being the king of the jungle, started a business. And the business was doing quite well. And you know that in order to know that the business is doing well, you'll notice by the number of employees. So the lion said, I want to increase the number of employees. And the lion looked around and checked which animal can do well in marketing and also double as the finance person. And of course, very quickly, he picked the hare. And the hare is known for one quality. What's about it? It's very cunning, right? So after a while, money was evaporating from the business. Money was disappearing somehow. And it was obvious that it was the hare that was stealing money. And therefore, the lion made up his mind that he wants to kill the hare. So he started chasing the hare. And you know, the hare is cunning. Sometimes when the lion is coming at a very high speed, he would just duck and the lion would pass. Whoosh. So the lion decided, you know what's happening? I'm not going to chase you anymore, but I don't want to see you around my business. One day, as the lion was perambulating, once in a while, I like using such heavy words, just to remind you that I did not pass through the compound I went to school. Sirikweli? So as the lion was just passing around, the lion saw the grass shaking, And when the lion got close, lo and behold, it was the hare that was sleeping, and because it was breathing, the grass was shaking. So the lion went and stood close to the hare and cleared his voice, and the hare woke up. Their eyes met. It was obvious for the hare that it was dying that day. And the hare made a request to the lion and said, Sir, I know I have wronged you, and I know you're about to kill me. But before you kill me, allow me just do one thing, and I'll be ready for my ceremonial death. So, even you, if someone does that, you'll question a lot, true or false. So the lion was wondering, what is it that you want to do? Then the hare stood up and started scratching the ground anyhow, scratching the ground and picking up leaves and messing up the ground. Since it had rained the previous day, the ground was wet, and so the ground was completely messed up. Then the hare now lay on the ground ceremoniously and invited the lion, please sir, you can now come and kill me. In such a case, even you the killer, you'll be afraid. And the lion asked the hare, why did you do all this? And the hare made a statement that now formed the backbone of the story. The hare said, sir, I come from a very noble family, and I know that when you kill me, my people will come to pick my body. I want it that when they come to pick my body, they will find the ground so messed up that they will say that even though our son was killed, but he also tried. See how the ground is messed up. Probably he has also killed the killer. The killer is also dead somewhere. I want to ask you something. Are you scratching the ground well enough that one day someone will come and say there lived a son of so-and-so that transformed the family, that transformed the society, that transformed his life in a way that no one believed in this society? We are gathered here because someone is scratching the ground in Kiharu constituency. We are seated here because someone made up his mind to scratch the ground so that years to come will remember that a man scratched the ground and put cabro in all the schools in Kiharu constituency. My question is this, as a student, are you scratching your own ground so that you not just pass, so that you don't just come and pass without anyone remembering you for something that you did in this life? Many of us are uncommonly endowed with uncommon gift. You know very well that you can pass exams. You know very well that you're a university material, but you are too comfortable because the school fee is being paid. You're only paying 500 shillings. Can you make up your mind that whatsoever, I will scratch the ground, and the school that I am will know that there used to be a student here who was scoring C's, who was scoring D's, but began scratching the ground and made it to university. May that be your goal in Jesus' name. Now, for in order to scratch the ground, you cannot scratch the ground if you don't have a vision. Say a vision. Say a vision. Now, what is a vision? A vision is the picture of the preferred future. The future that you want. The kind of life that you want in future. That is the so-called the vision. You must have that kind of a picture of what you want to be. I like the two girls that spoke here. They spoke very well, and one of them said that I want to be a medical doctor, and she narrowed down to the specification. That is called a vision. You must have a vision, and any person that has a vision, the vision will require certain things in your life, and I will mention 4 and sit down. Your vision will require, your vision will determine how you use your time, number 1. Because there's an African proverb that says, what is chasing you will determine the speed at which you run. If a tortoise is chasing you, you don't need to struggle. Just walk and look at the animal struggling behind you. But if a cobra is chasing you, this fence will look like Thika Superhighway. You will discover that you've been having an athletic talent that you've been sleeping on. We just discover that you're on the other side. How you got there, you will not know. Why? Because of what is chasing you. If you know that there is poverty chasing you at home, you will run at the right speed. And how you run, we will see it. When you sit in class, pretend you're reading and you are dozing. If you know that you have shame from your family that you're running from, we will see it. How you conduct yourself in school. The level of discipline and how dedicated you are kwa masomo. Your vision will determine your resilience. Whatever you are going through, you can overcome if you have hopes that there will be a better tomorrow. If you have hopes that things will go better, you will go through any situation in life. Your vision will also determine your association. That is the kind of people that you associate with. No matter how emotionally connected you are to someone, if that person is not going your direction, that person does not deserve your company. and do yourself justice. Love yourself enough to disconnect from anyone that is taking you to hell when you are still alive. And the best way to kill any wrong relationship is to deny that relationship of your time and attention. If you deny any relationship of time and attention, that relationship will die a natural death. And the last one that I'll mention, then I sit down, is that your vision will determine your vision will determine your character. And for that matter, I need 2 students, please. I need 2 students. Wakuje, tufanye kadrama, alafu, please appreciate them. Makofi yao tafadhali. I just need, please them. These are people who have, self-esteem. What's your name?
David.
Fantastic. What's your name?
Frederick.
Frederick and David. So, wale hamkuwa nataka kukuja, hapa tuko wapi? Wale hamkuwa nataka kukuja, si hapa tuko sawa? Kiongozi, uma glass. Uma glass. Alafu tuone sivyo? Great. Kiongozi, help me have this one down. Because we're about to do something. All right, you also stay here. So yours just be empty for now. But don't worry, I'll sort you out after we are through. This one here is going to sort you out. Now, girls and boys, I want us to watch drama. Say drama. Say drama. Now, the 2 students are going to compete in a race. Okay? They are going to compete in a race. Now, this is the starting point where they're standing. And here, this is the finishing point. Okay? So, David, right? David, you have certain instructions to follow. Get to know that you are in competition, right? Second to that, I want you to notice that we don't want to see any drop of soda on the ground. Not even a drop should land on this carpet. As you can see, this carpet is a red carpet for honorables, right? So we don't want to see even a drop of the soda on the ground. Remember, your glass is completely full. It's full to the brim, right? So you have the instructions to follow. Remind me your name? Frederick, you don't have any rules to follow. You don't have any instruction to follow. And for that matter, you can run at any speed, come back and go as many times as you want, okay? But our rule is that the first person to get to this point and go back is our winner, okay? So we are about to see the winner, right? And therefore, all to your marks. Set, go. No, you're okay, fine. Come whichever way. Come, you can do as many times as you want. As many times as you want. All right, come and stay there, stand there, stand there. Thank you so much. Now, according to the instructions that we gave, who won the race? David. True or false? Are you sure? No, who won? Please, let us not overthink. Who won the race? Frederick, si ni ukweli? Si ametoka hapa akafika huko ya kwanza akarudi, si ni ukweli? Now, I want to ask you, why do you think Frederick won the race? Yes? Because he has no instructions to follow. Please clap for him. That is number one. Number two, why do you think Frederick won the race? Yes, you're thinking, what you're thinking is right. Okay, fine, go ahead. Because he has nothing to protect. Please appreciate him. He won the race because his glass is empty. He has nothing to protect. He could not run at the same pace because he has something to protect in his hand. And we have got 2 categories of students. We have the students who know that their future is in their hand. And since their future is in their hand, Everything that they are doing, they are very careful so that they don't waste their future. Because my future is in my hand. As they are coming to school, they are very careful with their discipline because they know very well, if I misbehave, I will waste my future and leave this compound with my glass empty. These are students who know very well that at some point in my life, I will build a house for my parent, and therefore, for that matter, I don't want to misbehave so that I can waste my future. Let me protect myself. Even though it feels like doing this, but for the vision that I have, for the destiny in my hand, I will avoid it. This is the student who knows very well that I want to go to the university for the sake of the vision in my hand, for the fact that I know I'm holding my future in my hand. I will not enter into drug abuse. Sitaanza kuchukua pombe. Sitaanza kuchukua bangi. Sitaanza kudo all kinds of things. Why? Because my future is in my hand. If I misbehave, I will waste it and I'll be empty in life. Are we getting that? And then on the other side, we have students who do not have any vision, and therefore they can do anything that they want. I can go to any disco matanga anytime I want. I can date girls anyhow because I don't have a vision. I can use drugs anyhow. I can decide not to go to school and school fee has been paid. I can sleep anytime I want. Why? Because there is nothing to protect. They can do anything. And that is why the gentleman was running and he was not checking the glass. He was just doing like this. Why? Because there is nothing to protect. Nothing will fall on the ground. My question is this: which category are you? Which category are you? Are you cognizant of the fact that your future is in your hand and you need to protect it? Or you are empty and walking around? The thing is this: when you are empty, we'll know you. When you are full, we'll know you. For the thing is this: empty deppers do what you know. But the filled ones also do what you know. It's upon you to choose what you have. Otherwise, may God bless you. Chukua hiyo soda kiongozi.
Wow, makofi tafadhali. No, you can do better. Makofi tafadhali. Wow. Tusimame sasa sisi sote, wakati tumekuwa tukiungoja umefika sasa. Tunasema hayawi huwa. Tusimame sisi sote. Let us all stand up.
Wow.
Tuweze kusimama sisi sote kwa heshima. Tusimame sote. Nafanishe exercise kidogo. Kila mtu breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. In, out. Are you okay? Mko sawa? Tunaelewa? Tunaelewana? Wanafunzi Brikicho. Brikicho. Hii ndo time tumekuwa tukisubiri kwa hamu na gamu.
Kabisa.
Tu dance kidogo.
Kabisa.
Alafu tumualike kiongozi wetu.
Tunyorokie Kiharu.
Haya. Kila mtu.
through yona ingine huko tulikuwa tunabeba na wao. That is back in 2021. So through my discipline na dedication na kuwa hard work hadi kwa duthi nikakuwa naonyeshana leadership skills huko. Wakifanya kitu niko hapa. So it came a time wakati kama huu kwa kuwa na hii maneno ya siasa ya about building bridges initiative well known by BBI. Mnakumbuka BBI? Sasa nikaongea nikaenda hadi kwa TV. Sasa kada jamaa wa duthi pale, kada ya duthi inajiona kwa TV, kwa Nation, Citizen, name them. Ndio Ndindi Nyoro akaniona. Kasema ule kijana niletee kwa ofisi. Mnaona vile Mungu anakujanga? So mimi nikashindwa. Sasa mwesha ameniita. Nitaenda kumwambia aje. Sijasoma, nimefika form 4, sijamalizia na huko juu. Ile kitu najua ni kuendesha duthi na kupiga gari baru. Ile conductor, si mnajua ile bao twende. So nikaona mimi hapa nao naweza zama. Lakini I'm very nakuaga courageous. Na dile guoya. Si mnasikia hiyo? Hata nyinyi don't fear. Sawa? Let fear be the last thing inaweza happen kwa life yako. Sawa? So mimi nika meet Ndindi Nyoro with a lot of humility. Mwesi akaniuliza have you developed any skills? Mimi nikamwambia mimi niko tu na driving license, nataka ikuwe renewed, nirudi kwa bodaboda ama unibaie bodaboda ingine. I thought mheshimiwa ataniambia mambo ya kazi. But mheshimiwa aliniuliza mambo ya masomo. Akaniuliza umefika wapi? Nikamuelezea grade nilikuwa na C+. Akaniambia hapana, wewe ufai kuwa kwa bodaboda. So tukapiga simu kwa management ya Kagumo Teachers. Kaniambia we uko enda ureport, usome, nitakulipia hiyo miaka yote. Mpigieni makofi. Then after completing your teaching course, nikutafutie hii TSC number na uingie kazi kama walimu wenu. Mpigieni makofi tu. Jamaa alikuwa ameona mimi life yangu imeisha, nitaishi huku kwa duthi. Nikaanza kuona kumbe I can become someone. So mheshimiwa tukasubuana kidogo, sababu at that time my area of interest ilikuwa kwa politics. So tukasubuana kidogo, lakini mimi nilikuwa na time ndio politics ianze anione huko ndani nikisema nasimama. Lakini hatukukosana. Lakini sababu alikuwa anataka ile kitu ameona ndani yangu, the potential. Akasema huyu kijana nitamshikilia, nitatafuta vile ataingia pale kwa kiti ya MCA, nimshikilie mpaka kesho yake ikuwe mzuri. Na ndio akasimama na mimi nomination, yeye ndiye alinipushia na akanipatia. Pigeni makofi. Thank you very much. Mheshimiwa, God bless you. Continue mentoring these young boys and girls. Na sisi tuko nyuma yako na tunajua our future must be bright. Na mheshimiwa, wacha nimwambie, simwona vile anasukuma pia masomo yake. Simwona alikuwa Harvard, si ndio? Atamuelezea kama mjui, atasema pia yeye anaongeza masomo sababu tunataka akiongeza na sisi tunaongeza. So mimi nirudi huko University of Mount Kenya huko Thika, nikaanza kupasuu my bachelor of degree in public administration and governance. Sai I'm graduating this August. Simunipigie makofi bwana. Simunaona vile maneno inaendaga. Sasa tukiambiwa tuende university, mimi niko hapa nawaambia masomo ni kitu ile mzuri. Education is a surest guarantee for a better future. And students who continuously learn, who stay curious, asking questions, subweni hao walimu, and then develop skills, usually you have a better position to succeed in this life. So Mungu awabariki. Tutaongea in other forums. Thank you very much Mheshimiwa for the opportunity.
Asante sana. Makofi kwa Mheshimiwa Manucho. I would request Bwana Garoia Najua Vidhuramji oye. Vidhu oye. Aha. Yakuo oye. Gaithari oye. Aha. Mwai Kibaki, hiyo iko grade 10. Maragi oye. Hey, agagoko niko wanyuti itheru men. Jipigiani makofi. Moshogosa oye. Gasaro oye. Aya. Gani gine. Karimaine oye. Nyake hayo mko? Aya, wacha niite Bwana Garuia in a brief moment to introduce the principals who are here. Huyu ni mwalimu wa Vidhuramji National School. Karibu sana.
Thank you Muhesh. Thank you. The Kiharu MP, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, staff from your office, our MCA, all the partners who are here, colleague principals, teachers, students, and all the invited guests, good afternoon. Good afternoon, students. Mimi sisikii. Good afternoon, students. Thank you. We thank God for giving us Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro. We thank you, Mheshimiwa, for enhancing the package ya Kiharu Masomo Bora. Allow me to introduce the principals who are present. Kindly, colleagues, come over. Awa mwisho. Sawa. Thank you for that support. Mheshimiwa, we have 33 schools in Murang'a East Sub-County, 27 are day schools. There are very many activities going on, as you are aware. So we have just a few principals representing the rest. So allow me to request them to say their name, school, wafikisha hapo. No observing protocol, please.
I am Charles Murege, Principal, Mogeka Secondary. Mogeka hoi!
Sorry.
Madam Joyce Mboe, Principal, Kimathi Secondary. Kimathi? Kimathi oye! Hamjambo. Jina langu ni Consolata Ndongo, mwalimu mkuu shule ya upili ya Maragi.
Na ni vizuri niseme kabla wa principals waketi. Tusimame Mogeka Secondary. Hawa wengine wote pigeni makofi, nitawaambia kwa nini. Pigeni Mogeka Secondary makofi. Mogeka Secondary was number 1 in our sub county. Na kwa hivyo vile mnajua Kiharu Masomo Bora, principal already anatafuta pass. Kwa sababu
ako nayo.
Mwalimu hata ananiambia imeshatoka. Vile mnajua Masomo Bora, August ama December ataenda JKIA, achukue ndege, aende Dubai, aende hoteli, aende desert safari, aende Abu Dhabi. Aende cruise dinner, alafu arudi pale JKIA, tumchukue na Prado, arudi mpaka kwake nyumbani.
Thank you very much.
Haya, iko ingine hapa. Haya, St. Vincent oye. Sasa Madam Consolata already Dubai ashaenda. Na naambiwa mlikuwa number 1 hapa kwa award. Na kwa hivyo mnajua ukishaenda Dubai, the next one anaenda Malaysia.
Thank you. Asante sana mheshimiwa. My name is Joseph Garoya, the principal Vidramji Academy Senior School. Virajiz mpo. Virajiz mpo. Thank you. By the grace of God, I'm the Kesha Chair, Murang'a East Sub-County, and therefore we are hosting you. The institutions represented here for post-secondary learning, thank you so much. Welcome to Murang'a East. Mheshimiwa, just like I said, we have many activities, but all the schools are here. It's only that the principals are not many, but all our day schools are here. And we thank you so much because you have really enhanced Kiharu Masomo Bora package. We thank your staff also for the support. We thank our partners for coming to empower our students. You have come to complement what we do. In a special way, we thank COOPS. Sir, thank you so much. Because you see, you have reminded them and you have also reminded us to up our game so that they know what is required for which course. Thank you so much, and even for your donation. Again, in a special way, we thank Career Guidance College. Madam, thank you so much. And I want to assure you that we are going to give to every school that video. Our schools are good. And you can see that, Mheshimiwa, we thank God for this. Our boys and girls are well behaved. And that's why you can see we are here. They are focused, we are proud of them, and we will go far. But I have one challenge for all of them. Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro has done so much for you. What have you done for yourself? He gives you everything. And today you are getting empowered. The best way, as that other person said, to reciprocate or to say thank you is to perform very well and to behave very well. Lastly, Mheshimiwa, you forgot, kuna mwingine hapa amesimama karibu na wewe.
Kabisa.
Alikuwa Dubai, sasa si unajua. Thank you very much. God bless Murang'a East. God bless Mheshimiwa.
Asante sana. I will also be very brief. Kwa sababu I know we have overstretched the time. Kwa sababu tuliona ni vizuri mkikuja muende nyumbani na full package. And today is a very important day for Kiharu. Na ndio maana tumewakaza. Hata wakati huwa mnaenda break bado mumekaa. But hatukai sana. Is because hii siku ya leo na ile mambo ingine yote tumefanya kwa elimu. Hiyo iko na potential. I think this is even better. What we are doing here, iko na potential ya kukutoa kwenye umekaa kwa hiyo kiti na uende ukae zile viti ziko pale kwa walimu wetu, or even better ones. And that is why kama mbunge wa Kiharu, I do my very best kushikilia sisi wote ambao tuko katika institutions of learning ama ambao tunapata elimu at this particular time. And that is why, as you know, Kiharu mashule zetu zote za day school zile tulisomea ndio tufike kwenye tuko, tumekarabati zote na tukaweka tiles darasa zote Hapo si baya. Na kama uko na darasa ya shule ulisomea unaona haina tile, unapiga ripoti katika ofisi yetu, ndio tunashughulikia haraka haraka. Number 2, mnajua tuko na Kiharu, hiyo ni primary school, nakuja secondary. Kiharu Masomo Bora mnajua is covering all our public based secondary schools. Jana nilikuwa Kahuro sub county pale Mogoi mixed, and it was a gathering as big as this one. Na tuko na wanafunzi from grade 10 ambao ni like 12,000 across Kiharu, na hao wote wanalipa school fees ya shilingi 500 peke yake per term. Na mnajua hata remedy tumekap na mnajua kwa sababu we want our parents wasikue na shida sana tukienda shule. Na mnajua from out of that 500 shillings the Kiharu Day Secondary learners ambayo ni senior secondary, they eat in school. Na mnajua sio kukula peke yake, the last Friday of the month wananyorokia na chapati, maneno inakaa sawa sawa. Lakini hata nikiangalia kwa macho nyinyi hata mngetaka chapati kila siku. Lakini hata hii ni form of chapati, hata hii ya siku ya leo. Ile tunapata leo pia lazima inatujumuisha ikuwe chapati ya kesho. We are also doing a lot in terms of laboratories and other facilities in our JSS and senior secondary schools, ambao tuko hapa juu ya hiyo maneno, and much more in terms of infrastructure. Na mimi nitasema machache na nitaomba wenye mnaandika pahali we can note them down, because I have prepared just some brief few points so that mkienda nyumbani you can internalize further. And before I continue kuwapea the 7 points or 8, sisi hapa natumaini ni hata nikiwaangalia sura vile mko smart, wengine hata tushaweka kabro shule zenu, najua wengine wanagojea. Nikiwaangalia hapa mimi naona everyone here ameshachukua njia ya kwenda university. Ama mimi nakosea? Sisi wote tunaenda university. And our goal, that is why mnaona tunafanya kitu hatujawahi fanya tena Kiharu. The last time tulileta akina CJ wakazunguka shule zote wakifanya motivation hii mambo ya career na character, kwa sababu tunataka this year we want to triple the number of university intakes from our day secondary schools. We want to do a times 3 wale watu wataenda university compared with last year, and that's why we are doing everything we can. You have never attended this kind of an event since you joined your school, especially joining all the other schools from the sub county. Tunawaitia hata watu wa Mogoi girls wale wanapataga A's so that they talk to you, muone zile shule mko kama Gekuo ama any other, muko to the same. Tukawaitia mtu amepata 274 marks, ndugu yangu hapa akapata A-, because we want to do some transformation in your mind. Na nyinyi mkisoma kwa bidii na mtu apate admission katika university, school fees ya kwanza kabla help itoke, Higher Education Loans Board kabla uapply na itoke, the first 10,000 school fees check itatoka kwa CDF ya Kiharu. Na fair na kununua kiatu mpya ya kwenda university in cash 5,000 shillings itatoka kwa mfuko yangu. Na tunataka tuwaite this time, na walimu wanatusikia hapa, tunataka wale wote watapata grade ya kwenda university to meet siku moja after exam imetoka, tukae na nyinyi vizuri, tupige maselfie, to dance yaka na to celebrate. Na hiyo siku juu ni celebration, itakuwa ni kukula na story mingi tutakuwa tumewacha hizi tunawapea leo, because nyinyi mtakuwa mshasikia hiyo story na mtakuwa mko jiani ya kwenda university. Now, number one, some may be repetition of the things we have heard today. That's why I will not overemphasize. There must be a reason why uko shule. And the reason is not to pass through the school after miaka 3 or 4. At you just come out, ulikuwa maragi. Ulikuwa gekuo. That is not the reason. There is the higher reason of what you want to become in the next few years. Have it, write it down. Go even kwa bed yako, uiandike hapo. Kwa your locker, andika hapo juu, chenye ungetaka ukue. See it all the time. Start behaving like that. Na niliwaambia, I was telling the other team, there is a book I wrote in my second year in the university, kule KU. Second year. Na iko hapa. The original one, hiyo kitabu. The original one hapa nyuma, kwenye unaandika about the author. Nikaandika Ndindi Nyoro, is a student, anafanya economics KU, anafanya biashara. The last sentence in that book was that Ndindi Nyoro is future Kiharu MP. There must be something about that. Have clarity of thought. There is one of the richest people in America back then. Alikuwa na deal na mambo ya mafuta. Na siku moja akaenda bank kuomba pesa. Akaona watu wanamdharau hapo kwa bank. Akajam. Akawaambia ni sawa, wacha niende. But one day I'll be the richest man in the world. And he became. Have clarity of purpose and the reason why you are in school. Second, kuna kitu inaitwa passion. Passion ni ile una feel, mimi nataka kuwa footballer mzuri sana. Kwanza mimi napenda mau. Passion, kupenda, is a branch of emotions. But we never remember people out of their emotions. We remember people out of their accomplishments. What did they achieve? So to transform from being passionate to being an achiever is by following whatever else is in between. Kama saa hii, mnajua kuna teams mingi. Kuna Manchester United na kuna tu teams zingine dogo dogo hivi. Kwani nyinyi mna support gani? Nyinyi mna support timu gani? Ati Man U? Ati Arsenal? Ati Man City? Ati Liverpool? Wacha nione watu wa Man U hapa. Kwa hivyo mumeagree ni Man U and others. Haya, wacha tuone Arsenal. Ay. Arsenal manze. Liverpool. Man City. Haya. Ni footballer mgani muna admire sana katika hizo teams? Saka. Nani? Haya, patia mmoja aseme. Patia just any from whichever team. Just say the name. Saka. Any other?
Gabriel.
Haya, sema a different one.
Martinez.
Haya, hata hii timu ya St. Vincent waseme kitu. Ati nani? Unajua tuko kwenu leo, lazima
Bruno.
Haya. Naona Bruno wako na mafans. Haya, nani?
Haaland.
Haya. Very good. Sasa tuendelee. Hao watu wote mmetaja hapa. Let's use even Saka as an example. There is a person he had, just the same person you have. Unapenda football. Mumeona nataja Man U, Man City, mnaamuka na viti. Because you are very passionate about football. But hiyo person sio peke yake yenye imefanya Saka akue hapo. Angekuwa tu person aseme mimi napenda football, mimi nipelekwe hii team. Mimi nitakuwa nachezea hii team. Hagefika. Is out of following maagizo ya coach. Anaambiwa for you to become a champion in football, this is how you do it. Step by step. This is the kind of exercise you do. Huwa tunatazama, tunaangalia wakati kuna hizi bio kama marathon. Tunapenda Wakenya wakishida. But we don't know the kind of work they put behind the scenes to be who they become. So passion is important in that mathematics, but following through. Vitu tuliambiwa hapa na wanafunzi wa Mugoiri Girls, tumeambiwa na ndugu yangu from 274 to A- and all the others. Those small steps are what gets remembered, not your passion. Have passion, yes, but to achieve, follow through in getting what is required. Naba hiyo ingine, many times we make mistakes, but we also fail. Unajaribu kitu na haifanyi job. Unajaribu kusoma hii mahesabu haigiani. Always remember that a mistake is a proof that you actually tried. And anyone who never tried, hiyo verdict yake already out there. If you don't try, nikiita watu 10 hapa waran from there to there na kuna zawadi, the winner can only come from the 10. It will not come from us seated down in the tents. The number 1 and last will only come from the team of the 10. So you can only win when you are in the field. So mistakes and failures should never make you exit the scene. It is proof that you are actually in the arena and you are trying and you are striving. The other one is responsibility. Responsibility. Nowadays ukipata job, kukuwa promoted ni responsibility. Huyu Manucho venye kama mulisikiza akisema kulifanyika press conference hapa kwa boda. Manucho akatokea hapo, kwanza alikuwa na reflector na akaongea mpaka Kiswahili. Sasa mimi nikiwa Nairobi naona huyu jamaa wa Kiharu anaongea na this confidence. Why? He had already taken responsibility hata hapo kwa simo yake ya boda. What am I trying to say? Ukiwa secondary school sahi, high school, anza kujibeba kama mtu responsible. Na kuna story hupeanwa, barabara kama hii kukaanguka kirog ama kimti. Na hizo maenzi za kitambo za makings. King amekaa pale, anaona vile watu wana behave wakipita. Hiyo kuku ni kama leo itakuwa soup. So wanakuja wanapita. Let me repeat, please go with me. Hii ni barabara, muti imeanguka. King ameenda amejificha pahali, anaangalia behavior za watu na barabara imefungwa. So amekaa tu hapo, anaona kama huyu amepita hapo na dhara wake, amepita kando, ameenda. Mama Karo na bidhaa zake ametoka dukani, anakuja, anapita kando, anaenda. Then someone with a torn coat, alikuwa na koti imeraruka, akafika hapo, akapose, akaona barabara imefungwa, akaenda akachukua axe idhanwa, akakuja akaikatakata aiodoe. Kuodoa hiyo log, akapata kamfuko hapo chini. Kamfuko kakona gold. Hii akaona nimeangukia aje. Akichukua, King akatokea, akamwambia usisikie vibaya kuchukua hiyo pesa, ni yako. Hiyo iliwekewa mtu atafanya hiyo jukumu. Na ukisachukua hiyo pesa, leo jioni ukuje kwa palace yangu. Akafanywa one of the senior workers wa the king over and above mfuko ya gold. Kwa nini? Yeye aliona ni mtu akona responsibility hata ya kusaidia kitu inasaidia wengine. When you are in high school, if you know mathematics better than every person in the class, you realize that you even continue knowing mathematics more when you are coaching others. Take responsibility at your early age. Promotion ya kazi, we rely on that and so many other things. The other thing is character. But I know hii kitu mumesikia miaka nenda miaka rudi. But I want to confirm to you as you are member of parliament. One thing that I have seen has no place kwa hii dunia. Ni mtu dishonest. That ukiajiriwa bank, people never know who they are dealing with. Because you are in multiples. Unaambia huyu hivi, huyu hivi, huyu hivi. Because you are full of duplicity. The part of character I am emphasizing here, be an honest person. And honesty starts with being honest with yourself. Being honest with your own abilities. Do not exaggerate your abilities. Because even exaggeration is a branch of lies. In the book of lies, exaggeration is chapter 1. So ujikubari, mimi yenyewe mahesabu as of now, niko hapa si. Because lying to yourself is the biggest thing you can do against your own self. Accept, mi niko hapa. Why? When you are honest with yourself, you do not blunt the other instruments needed for you to succeed. Namely, your might. When you exaggerate your abilities, you blunt your might. Then number 2, unafuga jia yako of learning more. So start by being honest with yourself, the people around you, and make it your culture to just be honest. The other thing is, as I go to the finish, know where the world is. Usiende tu shule, mimi nataka kufanya hii course ya let me not use any course that exists today. Nisiumize mtu. Mimi nataka kufanya typewriting. Zile pasar tukisoma walikuwa na matypewriter. Anaigoga mnasikia ukiwa class. Nataka kuwa typewriter. Sasa that's an ambition that is misplaced in time. However, it may not be useful to you. Know where the world is going. In a developing country like Kenya, anything around manufacturing, any course, engineering, agro, processing, all those, you are likely to get opportunities. Technology, both for the developing and the developed country, you are likely to get opportunities. Take time to know where the world is going. But in the Kenyan setup, you can be sure anything around manufacturing, engineering of any kind, anything around IT, technology, finance, you can see that the economy offers many opportunities in those fields. Lastly, listen to this without emphasizing. Have you ever heard of somebody called Martin Luther King Jr.? You've heard of him? What did he do? Alikuwa wapi tuanze hapo? Anyone who knows? Anyone who knows somebody called Nelson Mandela? Alikuwa wapi? Hiyo hata nimeshasikia, South Africa. Anyone who knows about somebody called Kwame Nkrumah? Alikuwa wapi? Yeah? Ati watutumi? Ati wale waga idheri?
Ghana.
Yeah? Ghana. Who else do you admire, part of the leaders that you admire from history? Yeah? 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 Aya, tuseme the other historical ones. Wa Africa na dunia. Anyone you know? Any? Haya, nimewasikia. Nimewasikia. I'll use that one mumesema. Sawa? Let me use that one. Nimesikia vizuri venye mumesema. Now, picture this. Picture this. Picture this. You are now in high school. Concentrate now. Concentrate. We are almost finishing. Picture a young man like you, born in a village here in Kiharu, like you, with parents, moja ni carpenter baba yake, na the mother is a peasant farmer, just like our grandmothers and our mothers here. Then the father passes on when he was in Form 1. And of course the father, being a carpenter, does not leave a lot of inheritance. Not a lot, does not leave inheritance. And therefore, that young man and the sisters, they have to go through school. Hakuna pesa, hakuna school fees, wewe jisukume. The young man joins a high school. Kwa shida ya school fees, anaanza kushona viatu. Over holiday, anachoma makaa. Over holiday zingine, anaenda Thika kwenye baba yake alikuwa kabla aage, anaanza kuuza mtushi. Nako high school. Anatoka high school, saa hizo hakukuwa na mabasaris, anapata ako na deni ya 30,000 kwa hiyo shule. Anaenda university, anajikakamua. Anaenda through university, and that young man is the person standing before you as member of parliament for Kiharu. This is the point, and this is the point I want you to go home with, and let it ring in your mind the whole weekend and beyond. In life, those who are writing, write this. In life, what matters most in life, what matters most is not what happens to us. Weka semicolon. Let me repeat. In life, what matters is not what happens to us. Weka semicolon. Continue na hiyo sentence. What matters most is how we process. What matters most is how we process that what happens to us. Full stop. I want you to keep that for your entire life, and this is what I mean. Na hii msichukue hivi hivi. Hii nimewatolea Amerika. Nilikuwa huko for 1 month. Si mnaona hata karibu nikuwe mweupe kidogo. So is a story we were given by our professor, which I'm paraphrasing. In life, listen very carefully about that sentence you've written there. Many things happens to us. Many. I've told you. You go ukiwa first year, Form 1, baba your father anaaga dunia. Mko huko mnang'ang'ana, every time mwalimu anatokea na ile kitu ya kuita watu waende nyumbani juu ya school fees. I knew my name is there. So nilikuwa najua ni siku ya kufukuzwa juu ya fees. I don't even listen to the people being called. Because if I'm not there, the principal is holding the wrong list. So, in life, whatever happens, you process it in 2 ways about that sentence. You process it, number 1, as a hero. That one you need to write. Just write hero versus victim. Hero versus victim. Whatever happens to us, in any case, oh, my father and mother walikosana, oh, I'm being brought up by my grandmother, oh, I'm not even from Kiharu. I came here because the school fees is lower and I'm living with my relatives. That's also an issue. All those things, whatever has not finished you yet, that you are still existing, can only make you stronger. When we remember about Nelson Mandela, we do not remember many times about the situations he went through. We remember him as the president of South Africa. When you see me today, other than the story I've given you, you'd think, oh, MP for Kiharu, very lucky. Yes, that's true. But you realize that so many things have happened which could have pushed you into a corner to become a victim, uanze kulalamika, na from there you lose it. So, as you process that, my dear brothers and sisters, do not, I beseech you, munisikiza na maliza, do not, I beseech you, ujiwekee breaks kwa maisha yako kwa sababu kuna mtu amekuambia uvute bangi. I can stand before you as your MP and tell you there is nothing other than minusing who you are that drugs can do into your own life. You want to go through school, you want to drive a big car. Some of you, you want a very nice girlfriend, you want a very good boyfriend later in the university. You want to live that flashy life that you admire and see on TV. My friends, drugs cannot be part of the ingredients of you getting there. Anyone telling you any story about drugs is putting you back to where you want to come from. And I agree there are many situations you need to forget. Unakunywa hiyo ndio kwanza usahau mashida. You do not solve the problem by forgetting it. You solve the problem by getting it head on and learning from it. Please. Hii mambo ya drugs, sijui unaoja hii, unaoja ile ingine, sijui Kobel, I don't know what names. There is no way that thing can make you a better person. Na hii mambo ya kapia pressure hii, kuja bana tufanye hii. And then when you are not doing it, we used to do it, ati hata class haikuogeleshi. Hey, wanakuona wewe ni special unajifanya. My friend, you would rather ujifanye miaka 4 ama 3. Maisha yako ikue sawa. Than uingie kwa bandwagon, umevugwa macho. Tuvute hii, nisionekane ati mimi ni maringo, sawa wacha nivute. Nini unavuta? Tafadhali na waomba, na nasema hii nikijua kile nasema. Wherever it is, tuachane na hiyo story. Very last, as your MP, very lastly, kuna hii mambo iko katika mashule zetu, katika hii second term. Kiharu oye, murenda kuona TV ni waini, ni ukwenda muriko ni kamera wega kwanza inoro ugitheka. Haya, kuna hii mambo inafanyika katika mashule zetu this second term. Even here there are schools that are closed, the boarding schools. We have seen schools as big as Alliance for the first time zimefungwa. And this is a situation where we must, as Kenyans, we reflect, tujiangalie kama the fabric of Kenya, the fabric everyone. Whether even us who are not in schools are the right examples for those who are in schools. So that we recalibrate our national values again. So that tukue na utu, sisi wote kama wa Kenya. But even doing that, I want to responsibly and to respectively request the Ministry of Education. It is yes good to test them, but it is also leadership to look at the situation and take the right decision for that particular moment. Na mimi nauliza ministry yetu ya elimu, and I'm saying this as a leader knowing very well that education is very close to our hearts, including mine. Kama nchi tukiangalia vizuri tuone ya kwamba the pressure is too much, na wanafunzi especially wale wako boarding school can be given even a weekend off, we must do it as a country to avert whatever is happening in our institutions. Tukiangalia kama nchi tuone that his second term probably is too long, na inakuanga na mambo mengi inafanyika. Tukiangalia kama nchi tuone that we can change our calendar ya mashule, second term iwekwe both visiting day ikiwa kado na mid term, maybe it could help to ease the pressure. Or we have at least 2 mid terms which are short. And I am not saying this to please especially kwa sababu tuko na wanafunzi hapa. Nasema hii tuangalie kama nchi tuone. Kama hapa sitaki kuharibia mashule za kwetu jina, so sitataja majina. But some of our premier schools here hawako shule. Even some of the national schools hawako shule. Nauliza ministry, badala ya tujipige kifua kama sisi viongozi, let us see if there is something we can do around reworking the calendar of the second term. Kwa sababu ndio inakuaga na shida sana. Even if it means we go for 4-5 weeks, we give students voluntarily, not everyone, because some come from very far. Even if we give them a voluntary break, or from Thursday to Monday, and we do maybe 2 short midterms, probably it could ease pressure na tuache kuona hizi mambo zinafanyika katika mashule. Jambo la pili, nauliza Wakenya wote, all the Kenyans of goodwill, as we talk about all the other things we are talking about our country, let us remember that the government that is currently in place is borrowing 4 billion Kenya shillings every single day. Tujiulize kama Wakenya, deni ya nchi sasa itumekopa imefika 13 trillion Kenya shillings. Na sasa tumeona leo katika hata magazetini that the government is going even further. Hii pesa ambayo Wakenya wanakatwa inaitwa housing levy. The government sasa vile imefanya kwa ile levy ya mafuta, wanataka wapeleke hiyo levy katika bank, wachukue loan ambayo Wakenya watalipa kwa miaka mingi, and therefore also denying any other government or regime an opportunity to remove some of those levies. Tuambie wale wako serikalini, tafadhali mind the Kenyan future. Hatutaki hawa wanafunzi watoke shule wakipata kazi, the only thing they are doing ni kulipa ushuru kubwa ya kulipa madeni ilichukuliwa na nchi na haikuwasaidia. We do not want this kind of overborrowing. And we are telling the government, we do not approve that the government takes a loan through a fund name called securitization, of taking the housing levy in the bank as collateral, wabebesha wa Kenya mzigo, even without minding that other governments could come and have different fiscal policies. Hiyo mambo ya madeni everywhere, kasimo ni madeni, simo ingine madeni. Tuteremushe hiyo appetite ya madeni. Na Wakenya wajiulize, the 4 billion we are borrowing every single day, can we see where it is going even fast? Tujiulize hayo. Jambo la tatu, tukiwa hii harakati ya kutengeneza bajeti pale bungeni, nauliza pia sisi wote kama viongozi, this is not the time ya kuweka bajeti kubwa katika maofisi kubwa kubwa. This is the time to look after the education of the Kenyan children. Na zile maofisi wamewekewa pesa mingi to a tune of over 100 billion Kenya shillings as a war chest for the campaigns, which I know definitely where those monies are allocated. That is the wrong policy. Hiyo pesa ikuje kwa elimu. capitation ifike mapema. Walimu wale wanajitolea kama JSS interns, wote 44,000 wapewe kazi in permanent and pensionable terms. Tuache mambo ya kuharibu kodi na pesa ya Wakenya. Ya mwisho kabisa, ya mwisho, nilisema pale bunge, and I want to repeat, I have gone to many parts of this country na nimeongea na Wakenya wengi. I am yet to get anywhere one Kenyan supporting the issue of Kenya purporting to build an Ebola facility in Nanyuki. Na hii Wakenya wamekataa kutoka everywhere, from Nanyuki kwenda Pwani, kwenda Kisumu, kwenda Busia, kwenda Eldoret, ngogo zote za Kenya. Wakenya wamekataa hii mambo ya hiyo facility, na ni vibaya sana. Naona viongozi wa serikali, they are trivializing this matter. I saw the response of the government yesterday, which was heartbreaking, that the government is telling us at the Kenyans who are against that facility, ati hawana information, ati they are ignorant. We want to tell our leaders, you are telling Kenyans that wanapiga hiyo facility hapa Kenya kwa sababu hawana information. We throw the question back to you. Do you want to tell us that Marco Rubio and the American government are also ignorant and they also don't have information? That is why wanakataa hata even one case to land in their soil. If you are calling Kenyans ignorant and telling Kenyans hawana information kwa kukataa kuletewa hiyo facility hapa, then tuambie, are you also saying the US government is also ignorant and they also don't have information kwa sababu wao wenyewe hawataki any suspected case in their country? This issue is clear. The US is saying exactly what Kenyans are saying. Wao wenyewe wanasema hawataki cases kwao, nao wa Kenya pia wanasema hawataki cases kwao. Only the government of Kenya is ignorant enough to go against the citizens of the people they lead. Kenyans have all the information, and Kenyans know what they are saying. And Kenyans are saying that our country does not have the capacity that the US have. The US have better healthcare than us. They have a larger budget than us. Wacha wabebe mzigo yao, wasibebeshe wa Kenya mzigo. Na ya mwisho nikaona serikali inasema, unajua niliona jana wanasema, oh, you know, watu wa US walituuliza tujenge hii facility Kenya, we would look very inhuman if you don't build it. Fine, we heard that. But how human is it then to also expose Kenyans to threat, other countries to bring their charges to us by bringing the facility to Kenya? What humanity is there then to expose Kenyans on the same problem? Kwa kauli moja, wa Kenya tumekataa hiyo facility, hatuitaki Kenya. Na wasitujaribu. Nyinyi serikali msijaribu wa Kenya. Hatutaki hiyo maneno iletwe hapa Kenya. Hatutaki hiyo facility hapa Kenya. Na msituambie wa Kenya hawajui kile wanasema. Kenyans are learned. Kenyans are learned. Na wanajua kile wanasema. Na hawataki hiyo facility hapa Kenya kwetu. Mchukue pesa ya Amerika mpelekane nao na huko, lakini msituletee hiyo maneno hapa. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.
Haya, wapi makofi ya mheshimiwa? Kiharu hoi! Kiharu ha! Kiharu hoi! Kiharu ha! Wapi makofi ya mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro? Haya DJ guza kiasi. DJ guza kiasi. Tonyorokia Kiharu. Abarikiwe. Tonyorokia Kiharu. Sasa ndio tumalizie, ningetaka kumuita Joe, come and lap it up. Hapa tumpigie makofi, tunamalizia hapa, tumpigie makofi. Our last speaker is Mr. Joe. Wapi makofi ya Joe? Karibu sana sir. You're welcome.
Nisaidie kiti kimoja eh. Thank you so much. Asante sana. Makofi kwa mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro, makofi kwa mheshimiwa. Very good. Kama vile Bwana Kelly alisema, for God so loved the world he gave his son. God blessed Kiharu and gave you Ndindi Nyoro. Last time nilikuja hapa nikasema hakuna vile tutakubali MP mmoja akuange Kiharu na wengine hawana. Nyamaza. Tukasema lazima katiba ibadilishwe. MP akiwa mzuri apewe constituency 5. Ati nini hapo? Mnyamaze hapo. Ada sisi tunamtaka kwetu. Ati nini? We. Sasa niwaulize. Sasa mnataka nyinyi peke yenu mkuange na Ndindi Nyoro? Na sisi si watu. Kwendeni huko. Hata nyinyi. Hata mimi. Mungu anawaona. Hakuna mahali wivu itawapeleka. Hata nyinyi. Simukae na yeye. Kae na yeye. Yaani watu wa Kiharu mko na roho mbaya. Na mimi niliwaambia na nitawaambia leo, Kirinyaga mahali nimezaliwa ndio kuko na nyumba ya president. Akikuwa president atakuwa na lake Ruoya. Hakuna mahali ya kulala hapa Murang'a. Ati nini? Mtajenga? Kaini na yeye. Now, in the next few minutes nilikuwa najaribu kuongea na programa, lakini sitaki nichukue muda mrefu. Aya. Give me like dakika 5. Bwana mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro, umepeana advice mzuri sana. Na advice ni kama maji safi. Mkiangalia hii maji ni safi. Kuja msichana. Fanya haraka. Sasa nichukue dakika more than 5. Mkiangalia maji ninayo hapa, cheki. Sorry. Ni safi. Ikiingia pale kwa chupa, hiyo maji ni safi kabisa. Waonyeshe. Maji ni safi. Na maji ni kama advice. Leo mumepewa advice na watu wengi. Na mtu akiwaangalia anaona ni kama mnasikia. Na the same thing, mwalimu anakujaga darasani, mwalimu anaongea, anaona warai. Mmesikia? Mwalimu anaenda. Hiyo time mwalimu akifika staff room anasikia yenyewe leo nimefunza poa. Anaambia walimu wenzake leo nimeua. Nimeua. Kidogo mwalimu anawaletea exam. Akienda kumark anagundua mlikufa ya ukweli. Hakuna msi anarada yeni. Advice. Nawaambia advice. Ni advice. Ni advice. Na advice hainanga power. Power ni mwenye kuireceive. Angalia makosa. Haya, hapa niko na mchanga. Tony ameniokotea kwa ground. Nimeongeza mchanga hivi. Sasa angalia. Hii ni akili ya mwanafunzi. Shika hapa. Akili, angalia, imejaa mchanga ama uchafu. Hata ukichukua advice safi na namna gani na mwanafunzi ni mchafu kwa akili, advice yote, hebu onyeshe. Advice yote, angalia hii. Angalia. Ni safi ama si safi? Na sasa niulize, hii nayo ni safi si safi? Si safi. Bas, keti msichana nimalize. Now, Mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro, watoto wako wa Kiharu wanakupenda. Wanapenda walimu wao. Na wanasikianga advice. Lakini advice ikiingia kwa kichwa cha mtu huwa inapata mashida ambazo kichwa chake. Kwa hivyo advice ikiingia kwa akili ya mwanafunzi anaamini hawezi, isipokuwa badilike bado hataweza. So there, hata tukiwaambia mtaenda mbali na nyinyi hamtaki, ni shida. Mwalimu unaenda pale darasani unaambia kijana, wewe kijana utaenda mbali. Kijana anashikwa, nani alikwambia anataka kwenda huko? Sasa mwalimu anang'ang'ana sana. So kitu ya kwanza nitasema in summary ni change your mindset. Number 1, Number 1, change your mindset. Number 1, change what is in your mind.
Ya kufanya marketing. Unajua wale content creators wanakuzana kwa
nani amekutuma ni jana? Jana nimetumana.
Nataka ni naweza correct what you want.
Alikuwa anataka
Ninataka kutoka tu sasa hivi.
Alilipia school fees. Na niko na bili. Baba aliniangalia. Akaniangalia. Akaniuliza Joe, hauoni? Mimi nikashindwa. Nini? Angalia mwenzako. Mwambie ng'ombe ni ng'ombe tu. Mwambie ng'ombe ni mwambie ng'ombe ni ng'ombe tu. Yes, yona. Mheshimiwa, mzazi anang'ang'anaga sana. Huyu mtoi akule fulipoa jioni. Anambaia uniform, anafanya everything, lakini ng'ombe. Angalia mwenzako tena, mwambie ng'ombe ni ng'ombe tu. Mtamaliza kwa hadithi moja, lakini mjue sikupatanga D- kwa KCSE mahesabu. Nilipatanga A, na nitawaambia kitu nilifanya. Naambia nilikuwa nachukua hesabu moja ya vector, nafanya 30 questions in vector. Nachukua volume, nafanya that. Statistics, that. Ukifanya 30. Wacha nikwambie, ukafanya mahesabu 30 za vector bro, hata kama uko na kichwa ya mbao utaingia, unless wewe ndio SI unit ya ujinga duniani. Wallahi. Story ya kumaliza. Sema story. Story ndio hii. Jamaa alikuwa anapandanga malenge. Cheki malenge kubwa hivi, mabwaka. Malenge mzito. Malenge ziko hivi heavy duty. Alafu akasema yeye ni mnoma. Malenge moja akaichukua ikiwa ndogo, akaweka kwa kamkebe. Malenge ikagrow, ikafika mwisho ndani ya mkebe. Imagine mwisho ndani ya mkebe. Wallahi, ikifika mwisho zingine zikakuwa kubwa. Akaharvest malenge kubwa, lakini yenye ilikuwa kwa mkebe ilibaki size ya mkebe. Makosa ni gani? Makosa ni mkebe. Mkebe haungekuwepo, ingekuwa kubwa kama wenzake. Shika hapa, sema Bwana Yesu. Ile mkebe iko hapa. Sema Bwana Yesu. Ile mkebe iko hapa. Inafanya nione ati siwezi pata A ya hesabu, A ya chemistry, A ya biology, A ya Kiswahili, A ya kompyuta. Inafanya nione siwezi enda university. Hiyo mkebe tumeitoa leo in Jesus name. I pray this today. My dear sons and daughters, may the Lord brighten your path and may your destiny be great. God bless you.
Hiyo ni kidogo. Weka ya A. Asante sana ndugu Joe. Asante DJ. So we are almost coming to the end of this. May I request all the partners who haven't presented, just come, introduce yourself and mention the institution you are representing. Please, no more advice. The partners, kindly hurry up. Kindly, the partners. Just one person. Come, introduce yourself. Mention your institution. No advice. The rest, the students, after this, may I request that all of you make sure that you visit the exhibition booths. All the students, make sure that you visit the exhibition booths after this. Shortly, when Mheshimiwa and all our guests leave, students, make sure you visit the exhibition booths after this. So the partners, just mention your name, the institution you represent, and then you pass the mic. Kindly. So let me start with you, sir. Thank you so much. Kiharu, oye! My name is Matthew. I'm representing the East African School of Aviation. This is a government institution that is based in Embakasi, and where we say the sky is not only, but the lower limit. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Tonyorokie Kiharu. My name is Christine. I'm from Zitek University, Inventing the Future. Mukuje Zitek, sindio?
Meanwhile, Zitek, you can present your zawadi to Mheshimiwa. Zitek, kindly present your zawadi to Mheshimiwa. And the Kesha chair, Kesha sub-county chair, please. Zitek has something for you. Anakuja. Can also have a photo session with Mheshimiwa. With all the partners. Yes, all partners of cards. All the partners present, you can also come for a photo session with Mheshimiwa. All the partners present, kindly come. Partners, come for a photo session with Mheshimiwa. Harakaraka kidogo, please. Mheshimiwa, 1 minute, so that you have a photo with Mheshimiwa. 1 minute. Let's get space. All the partners, kindly take a photo with Mheshimiwa. Yes. Oh, sawa. Aya, tusonge hivi. Thank you. Tusimame hivi. Wengine wanaweza simama chini.